And will it be a three-peat for the Heretics to take them down again, or what will this new head coach of BBL have cooked up for them?
We saw Fnatic take down KC in the domestic of EMEA and our opening semis, and right now straight away action being found all in A main, and it's going to be Heretics with a free site to claim. Yeah,
the corpses are down, and that is just going to be a quick pistol round. And Sociable and Magnum will be on the way with not much util or much to say with smokes and plays.
See if they can pull through some magic here. Sociable. 6 shots on the Headhunter. Arc throws available for Magnum. We'll have to trust that Sociable can get this shot in.
Boo's watching the door. Sociable gonna peek and missing a couple shots, and also someone from main. Sociable knows it just seems so unwinnable to walk into a crossfire, but maybe he could use the smoke to his advantage to at least isolate the person in main. Magnum has his own adventure. The high-low deals with the one, not the other. Now 1 versus 3. Sociable tried to isolate, but could not get past the defenses of the post lane of Heretics.
The recon comes back online for Riyadh at the right time as well, so really this round ended.
I was trying to remember which one of the Boos had an ace, but the pop-off potential, the ceiling of Heretics has been crazy this tournament. Cannot underestimate them, and Benchy's got full eyes to see, can he exploit this gap yet again? And Levin's already adjusted.
Tucked away is also going to be Mini Boo over towards Wine, but Woot's got the shot into Levin. That's going to leave mid exposed. What does Sociable want to do about this scenario? Has the capability to rendezvous back, so he might just peek for it and pray he doesn't get timing by Benji. Fishy, who's ready for it, and Benji is not going to get the shot, though. Still, the punish comes through from Woot.
Sociable taking a big risk, and does get traded, though, so Heretics move on forward. Paranoia from the defense tries to limit and delay the recon at the back. And it's the Thorns that delay, but does not stop Heretics from making their way and setting up camp. And Prophet's down low. He has to do what he can. It's all up to him with the cape on his back, and leaves Riyadh in shambles to try and recover the spike. Now coming out of the smoke, and BBL pinch him. And the first rifle round goes to BBL.
Hiding behind the box, slowing things down. A double kill into the smoke. Now into Heretics, grouping up 4B. Differential drift straight away.
Yeah, straight away, because BBL have looked really thin on the left side of the map, and I've tried to adjust now at the very back of the site. Bobby Mini Woot exposing himself, but Magnum backs up his teammate, and Woot carves his way through. Updrafts in. The Vice Wall can't stop him, and Heretics put down the defenses of BBL.
Yeah, when Mini Boo isn't going to make it happen, Woot with the follow-up is good for it. So in the previous round, and now he'll deliver once more. Prophet, so good in the defense on A, but is he going to have to take down 3? He at least has full util. Paranoia going to be important here.
It's going to be revealing which staircase he goes down by taking out this trip.
So they're both tripped as well. That's the problem. Minimum, he'll be able to get exits. No matter what happens here, this is going to land in kills. Unless he decides to leave. Fair enough. Does get spotted. Don't think Heretics will chase that one. So, yeah, Prophet will keep his gun alive. If he wanted to play for some damage.
Sentinel util and mostly a solo hold from Prophet. And he's already unleashed that paranoia and just hide away. He doesn't like to sit in heaven, but more around hell. And he's just been amazing at playing around the boxes and taking down everybody with them. But as I hype that up, Woot gets lucky, opens up the site.
So this transfer happens, wait for the late flank coming in, but Yompi still here.
Bit of a dance, and this round is officially cooked for Heretics with the spike down, and wait a minute, unless Boo catches Sociable off guard. And now you got Woot with eyes as well. This is doable to at least get the spike, at least with the smoke that Boo just placed.
Okay, now it's a 2 versus 2. Now things get really tricky. Steel Garden was good a little bit earlier on. It's time for Levin to shine. He's got players coming in towards him. He's in position to get this done. Flash is available.
Flash.
And is he going to do this?
He's a rifle. 1 and 2! And back to Levin's side. Alive and well. BBL take their second.
Finally, there it is. Patience shown by Sociable this round, last round as well. hiding in mid for quite some time, waiting for his moment to shine, and we'll finally find it.
That was only possible because of Boo. What an amazing job he's done, and the reads through the smoke, and Sociable made some contact. Boo, the plot armor remains, and the Hunter's Fury hoses down Heretics. And with the Steel Garden from Magnum, kind of keeps Heretics.
Anything useful? Because there's a couple of players tucked away now under cover of the smoke. And Magnum pops out. Beautiful kill. Woot, though, does he know there's a secondary player? That's the question right now. And Yogby collects his head. And he wants many Boo as well. Won't get it. 2-3 now.
Good trades. And Prophet will be on his way. And doesn't stick it. Didn't. Oh, they well read the fake.
30 seconds left.
Because Boo teleported to the other side. So now it's just a game of cat and mouse.
Many Boos on a big flank. Coming through short of Riyadh. Prophet has a lot to do here. First up is going to be Riyadh.
Oh, just couldn't steady that final shot against Riyadh, who's at 5 HP. And this will be a plant in the last 12 seconds. And Levin, the flank would have been great if more time could have been bought.
How much does he want this? He's got one flash, one kill to get in Dimensional Drift as well. He's going to burn that. Check. Would be a legendary 1v3 if he can get it, but I think...
Yappy's going to watch over.
What a read by Heretics. Drone over the wall, and Woot instantly activates. And yeah, Sociable don't want any of that business. Yampy will be blinded.
Paranoia hits Yampy. He needs to escape off to the corner. His vision is clear, but his body not so much. And Heretics wrap around through heaven. But BBL,
Spike
Magnum surprises. The spike is recovered, and Heretics will escape and try to stabilize within the site and taking care of Prophet in hell. Will help things out a lot, but the door has been crushed, and now you have the op in heaven, but with the smoke in place, and Sociable has to readjust, and Magnum can't survive any longer. But wait, the job gets easier.
He needs another gun. That's the problem. He needs to be able to find a rifle unless he can clear these angles. Woot still has knives available. Head has been spotted, but it's just so hard to get a shot on this player, especially now that Cloudburst has come on through. There's still the Cypher of Benji to watch out for as well. Is there just going to be enough time to do this? He's running out of shots in the head, Hunter as well, which means he's thinking of leaving, and that's probably the right call. Just, it's too hard to retake with an op and nothing else to use.
Yeah, look at the economy of BBL. You're going to need that op. And you're going to need some rounds pulled together. This is a 3-round win streak for Heretics, and we expected this double duelist to hit hard, but this is turning into a smack.
Oh. Let's go.
Well, Woot went hunting. He only is fine with that one, playing in the money on the side of Team Heretics.
There's been a lot of mid-presence from Heretics, and BBL are desperate to try and shut that down, but just getting smoked off doesn't help things. Heretics have been so good at isolating BBL, making the duels advantageous and baited by the recon. Boo with first blood.
Yeah, Boo's positioning that. Catches Levin out, and a great shot for Sociable will even the numbers slightly again, though. There still isn't enough guns on board.
Dimensional Drip will activate the shear, and Woot could just... Didn't see if he had the updraft. We could always follow up, and now Decloak's right in front of the Sheriffs, underestimated BBL. Now with just the op and a bunch of Sheriffs, BBL have upgraded, and a thrifty potential.
It was Magnum. Magnum's got some disgustingly good shots in there, Woot. Now has to consider the angles. Knows where Sociable is. Searching for Prophet, finds him, doesn't quite get the connection.
Oh, the fake TP, and Woot still adjusts, and he's on his way anywhere but B after hearing that up.
30 seconds
Still
left.
winnable, 2 versus 2. Time is of the essence here. You got a long rotation from Boo as well. Door is shut behind Woot, which means Boo now has to come through from there. He will arrive in time, but he needs to be careful about peeking this one, because Operator is still there.
We give information to Woot at the very least and see if he can react quickly. He has no mobility, but he has the back end. There's a chamber above, and Woot gets the last laugh. 4K!
A shorty to finish things out. Woot, so clean in this round. Who just gets it done in that 2 versus 1. Understands he's got the range advantage versus the shorty.
Oh wow, we're just right in the middle of the action, and it's a Hunter's Fury from the attack to try and lay down the red carpet, and it puts one down. But Heretics a bit limited by the smoke and no presence in tree to find another angle.
1 HP. Oh my god, literally won that.
Port B and the teleport. Boo will be behind this chamber, and Sociable has an op. This is not going to be easy, but he's been disgusting before. It doesn't connect on the shoulder of that Yoru, and turns and burns and just can't handle the pressure, can't handle the heat. Speaking of heat, this Odin is insane.
Sociable had the right read. He knew where the two players were. He just couldn't get a single land here. Here we go. Hunter's Fury, Steel Guard, an in-play opportunity now, but Magnum falls. So Yompi needs to be able to deliver. Brings it back to 2 versus 2. Yompi's still low HP though. That's a bit of a problem. Let's see how they work together here. Still Paranoia online for Boot. That's the important thing. And Drone may just end up checking into B main. Doesn't quite see Levin. That's good for Levin.
Just the spam could be forcing different positions out of Heretics. And Rians will be able to... Oh, what a quick flick! A quick turn! Levin out, and Yompi did so much this round. And is just gonna keep the op in the hands to put it back to Sociable. And Heretics have just been unstoppable. They'll be collecting now their 5th round in a row.
But 9th in the half.
Last time these two teams met on Ascent, it was 13-10 for Heretics. But they started on the defensive half, and it was 9-3, and this is looking like a similar scoreline here. Or actually, Heretics could do even better, and with Mini-Boo kicking things off like that, yeah. Now BBL are definitely shaken.
It's been a regrettable half 11 so far, to say the least, but for Sociable, he'll deliver one, finally. And now he has a tour de force as well. He'll swap his weapon over, likely give it to Yompi so they can have 2 guns. That helps the weapon situation a little bit more. Benji's still lurking in mid. And if Sociable wants to check mid again, he's got the rendezvous. He's going to play main now. Look at this timing. Sociable might be on for a couple.
Yeah, expecting that Sova util. Sociable can act as bait. We'll be given another ping, and okay, can't get the first one, but he can get the duckies behind. And Heretics, it's all up to Yompi to choose his angle carefully, and he's really crippled Heretics' approach, and surprises him. Knives out, spike in hand, no support, 1 versus 2. Will just barely get away in the Paranoia. He finds safety in the room, but he's getting spammed through 4 HP.
There's no way.
Woot! Almost could have clutched it.
I held my breath there for Woot. That was so close, but just didn't quite have the HP left. But you could start to see.
On offense especially. This can just act like that second duelist, and is definitely fragging like one at least. And wait, through the one-way, we're just walking through that? Maybe try to act like a clone either way. Heretics won't fall for it. Paranoia goes through. BBL is still going to try and profit what they can, and Woot just dashes past the Thorns. Heretics defense in a 5 versus 2, feeling pretty good about it.
So there's a scan coming on through. Mini-Boo and Benji Fishy will get the last 2, and that is a disaster for BBL. Time to force those stingers. Give us a G2 look. They need to do something. There's no way you're giving 11 over to Team Heretics otherwise. So how does this develop now mid-round? This is going to be now BBL starting to make their way over towards mid. The trip has been broken already. That's going to cause some more rotation. The Sociable has stuck around and delivered himself a kill. Not quite the second, though.
Yeah, because he teleported that back, he gave the illusion of security to Heretics, who thought they had the space to push up and take one with you. Heretics, though, they just lay all the groundwork down. There isn't a big pop-off moment from BBL unless it comes from Sociable, and he's just not in this round. And Heretics, despite coming in with a bunch of saves, a bunch of sheriffs, I think, this is Heretics getting the match point.
Boom. And it's all over. Mini-Boo had the angle to Magnum. 12 has been found. Big celebration for the Heretics. And for BBL, the energy isn't there. The vibes are off right now. Time to build some confidence with BBL. If you lose this map, start to get some rounds together. Start to prove that you can take down Heretics. Get the scoreline up a little bit. Not if that happens, though.
Tough with the weapons and Stingers. Like, the way that Heretics just play so far back, so their Vandals just naturally going to have an advantage against the Stingers. So the only thing that could be big is profit with the Guardian going through A, and she's going to try and make a play against Woot.
Yeah, I mean,
then the Lurch gets shut down at B, so we're just going to go to Haven here pretty soon.
Yeah, this is unfortunately looking a little bit like BBL are just gonna, well, I don't want to say they've given up, but really what else can you do here? You've just been shut down straight away. 11 on entry gone. Profit will at least reply with one, but it will just be the one, as it's almost expectations being met for Heretics.
That's not bad. That's not bad, especially, I mean, given that in terms of the kills, he's not that much further ahead of the rest of the boys. Like, it is 9-10 kills, but at the same time, that just shows you how much damage he's doing and how many entries he's getting.
The ISO walking up into C.
Sociable makes the run back on the chamber, and how can you not trust him? It's good on this map, and he's going to be good for it again. He just saw the back of someone's head and gets checked on the flank, and now he has to try and make an impact before he gets taken out. Heretics are not going to sweat, though. They're just going to keep marching on towards the site, and the flank continues out from BBL.
Still got good numbers here, Magnum. It's been sharp in that previous map in the previous series, but now possibly under pressure. Does spot the rotations coming on through. Will be punished by that by Riyadh as well. That's now coming down to a 2 versus 2, and given things...
BBL will be rotating through B, and Heretics are going to have to get the objective done, so the timing could be huge for BBL with a backstab, especially when Riyadh is re-clearing through the front side. They think BBL coming through main. Well, wait, boom! He drops the spike, and it's a 1v1 that Riyadh clutches!
No way, Riyadh again! It's good bait out of utility if nothing else, and just a couple of shots to keep him interested, hoping that they can draw some rotators over, because otherwise, look over towards A. 2 pushed up members working off each other.
Both info gatherers, too, are going to face off, and Benji continues to be such a menace on these B lurks, and he wins the duel yet again.
Exactly where you
Now BBL have to scramble.
On A have been discovered.
Benji does it again! Every 1v1 he wins! Now a neural theft in the favor of Heretics. Feels like it just seals up whichever is the best side to plant at, which for now is B, and then you have a right side being completely pushed into, so Heretics are going to know BBL have to come from the left.
Benji is now all the way in spawn as well. 3 versus 4. You'd imagine this is still doable. Got to come through from the attacker side now as the 2 pushed up members from BBL. Of course, they were spotted by that neural theft, so you have to believe this. If you're Heretics, Benji, yeah, he'll find this timing. He's been a timing master today. Every single player that's looking for him just can't find him. And now with only 1 player alive, Levin has to run with his gun. Tail between his legs, and BBL drop 0-3 so far on the second map.
And Benji's been someone you can let off his leash and go do solo endeavors.
it's a good opportunity to just reset the mental a little bit. Let's just chill out, get into that final round, bring some heat in for BBL, some light buys, but a couple rifles though.
Just the actual walk down from Levin, but okay. He's trying to get this over with, then Yampi's gonna back him up, maybe using his teammate as bait. The Hunter's Fury does not clip the wings of Heretics.
So trademark online, drone through mid. Happy to play nice and tight over on Magnum C side, but it will be an A finish. It's gonna be a walk down, boom, done.
All right, good night, Prophet. Dimensional drift and the immediate decloak. All right, Miniboo. This is a very solid round. BBL just not being able to catch Heretics by surprise, and they are not asleep after that timeout.
Let's see what Magnum does now. Doesn't really have a gun here, so he's gonna have to play this no matter what. And he's got one in front of him.
9-3 ends up being the half. As it is written, so it shall. And yeah, if y'all have a short-term memory loss, Sociable was the big playmaker, and honestly the only one in my opinion. And okay, well, Yampi is just down to 4 HP. He doesn't get to do much this round.
Still a body, still a flash to come through. Double tap ready.
He's still warm. There's a swing from Wu, and BBL hadn't entered yet. So actually the blind onto the Yoru. Riyadh with 2. Woot and the rest of Heretics collide and squish BBL to death.
And now this is the moment again. I asked the same question the last map. Is it time for the force for BBL? Can you really allow?
They're going to do some damage, and Heretics are going to know.
Wow.
Now Miniboo with an outlaw. This is not good.
That's a punish and a half straight on mid. Sociable down. Spike moving now a little bit further as it'll be Magnum over on the A side of the map. You would have a little bit of a movement coming through from Wood as well. See if he gets spotted here. Ooh, Judge.
Oh, I love sitting here with a Judge. This is gonna hurt a lot. You don't have a flash. Just 2 shots, 3 down. Wu continues to be spectacular this series.
And now you're going to get into a situation where Riyadh is already close to Hunter's Fury.
We actually said tech way too many times that game, and now a couple more rounds before Heretics lock in the top 4. And everyone's asleep when it happens. Heretics fans, hope you're awake for this one, and Miniboo does not get that first blood off the outlaw he brought through into the bonus.
Perfect took a ton of damage though. They got Yampi in position, left him behind. That could be a little bit dangerous later on. He doesn't have any real way to get out of the situation, so he's just going to be there for quite some time. And look at this. Heretics have completely moved off C.
I don't know if BBL want to walk into this trap dog when Miniboo just wins every duel.
Oh,
and this just continues to be the story of BBL. It's just maybe the hands got cold. And man, Heretics are just icy with it. And they do lose Benji, but how many repurchases can you force? It'll be Heretics on match point very soon unless Yampi and Sociable, the 2 best players I think from BBL this series, can step up.
Scan did hit. Oh, okay, Scan hit Yampi. He knows what Wood is. He punishes. Now it's on to boot. Sociable 9 HP.
1 enemy remaining.
He's like looking back at us like it's
left.
our fault. And then he goes and finishes it. Now this is very doable for BBL. This would be quite the comeback.
9 HP was all he needed. 2 players alive, and Recon could be coming online fairly shortly here as well. Rians, though, not going to be there. 9 HP for Sociable. Here's the pop-off. Yampi standing up. Big claps all around. Levin's like, all right, we got more work to do here, but they at least did get that round 3. That could have been really bad, but BBL keeping it within workable position.
Rans is maybe working on A orb, which would get him the Hunter's Fury, and Woot gives him first blood. So how many advantages can they get? And yes, Rans does confirm the Hunter's Fury.
Cage triggered.
Benji. Ooh. Good flash.
Good flash. Oh my god, Miniboo's so quick. Just the fadeaway. Yampi left. Hunter's Fury 2, I'm sure, caused a lot of chaos. All right, 1v1. Who cares who wins the round? It's who wins the kill contract. Yeah, get out of your seat. Oh, it was actually Heretics yelling at him, but it's for the round win.
In a good spot to get some 1-taps in here. You do have some 50 armors. He's going to play in the smoke. Flash ready.
You want to play? Let's play.
I'd like to play some Valorant, yeah. Oh, but Yampi won't be able to, and that's spike down. Mini Boo fades into the shadows,
Wow.
and BBL, that's a big shot from Magnum. And that kicks through on short. And this is for the win, this is for top 4, and Wood is a menace. The paranoia, it will blind Heretics, and Magnum continues to will this victory in BBL's favor. It's all up to Levin versus Benji. BBL continue.
Levin gets a 3 there. We talk about him suddenly firing up a little bit in the later part of the last half. Drift available for Mini Boo.
Shock dart. Revealing area.
All right, BBL. There's just so much spam from Heretics. They are so fearless when it comes to aggressively holding that C long, so BBL will reconsider.
Could be the combo between Levin and Yompi this round as well. Dimensional Drift in, pull the Hunter's Fury out while Magnum's gone. That's a problem.
Who's next?
Just getting eyes out of double doors. Like, Heretics are gonna peek you every step of the way, and peekaboo time for this Dimensional Drift. Hunter's Fury to pressure back the rest, and Wood appears with the judge, and BBL, it's up to Levin, but it's Heretics decisively tearing down BBL. No revenge for them, and another European team enters the top 4.
And it goes from 2-0 in the last 2 meetings between the teams to 3-0. Heretics is now the team that continually denies BBL.
Dispatch to BBL in very convincing fashion, and despite the fact that Gen G is clearly one of the best teams in the world, they have got to be a little bit, you know, not unconfident, I would say, but a little bit shook by the fact that Heretics is looking so hot right now, Kev.